Today, we're going to try and sell some stuff that we already have so that we can make some money to buy some other stuff that we don't have. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Ravensberg here in Farming Simulator 19. We are more or less picking up where we left off yesterday. As you may have joined us, or say yesterday, the last episode anyway, we had some equipment, and we've still got some equipment, but we want to sell some equipment. Can we sell from here? Oh, yes, we can. We are going to be selling. Do I have seed in here? I don't think I have seed in there. That's not going to be good. Let's see. Let's take a look. Let's open the tank. Confucius say we have seed. Ugh, that's not good. Well, let's go ahead and empty it out here. We'll come back to it here in just a moment. Let's get rid of what we've got. We're going to keep the tractor, but we need to sell everything else. So let's see. A repair? No, but we want to sell that. Yes? Good to go. What's next? We want to sell that. Yes. And lastly, we want to sell the seed tank. Cool. So that gave us a little bit of money, but we've got a whole lot more that we want to do. Can I take that back with me? I don't think I can. Nope, not today. What we're going to do is we are going to upgrade the engine in here. Right now we have, I think it's about 170 horsepower. We are going to upgrade this to the full 2 something. And we are going to be very happy that we did. Also, is the frame rate a little laggy? Let's see if we can fix that. Yeah, that seemed to fix it. All right, just kind of turn the program off and turn it back on. Seemed to work okay, so I'm happy with that. So exactly what we're doing today is we're taking equipment that we've kind of figured out, hey, we don't need this anymore. We're not going to use this. We're going to take that equipment, sell it, mow the top of this car. We're going to take all this equipment, sell it, and then the money that we have, yikes, we are going to buy a new plow, and we're going to buy a new seeder. Now, the plow should be no surprise to any of you guys. It is going to be the Lizard Subsoiler 6M. Then we are going to take of course, the engine in here. We're going to buff that up to a whole lot of horsepowers. And then we're also going to get a Vaderstad 8-meter seeder. That is why we need the bigger engine in here. I feel like that's going to be important to start with. That way we can we already have enough money for the seeder, which is great news. But we got a few more things to sell. DJ, what are you selling? Well, let's take a look and see. We've got the sprayer, which we don't need. We don't need the sprayer, so we're going to get rid of that. We also don't need the tedder or the windrow because guess what? We're going to be buying all of our TMR. I don't plan on making any of it. And then these front loader stuff, you know, was that $4,500? You know what? I'm just going to, well, I don't know. We could probably sell it straight up. Yeah, why not, right? How much is the engine upgrade? Just curious on this. Customize. 45 grand. Okay, so it's a little bit pricey. Let's go ahead and customize. Let's go ahead and do that. And then I think we want wide tires. Is that right? How much are wide tires? 2 grand? It's not too bad. Can we do wides with weights? We can, although it doesn't look amazing. But we can do it. I don't think I'm going to though. We'll just go with wide tires. 72 Pro, $47,000. Hit me. Yeah, cool. All right, so we got a lot more stuff to sell. We've even got a header, that corn header. I don't plan on doing corn or soybeans, or sunflower, sorry. So with that, we could save it and then do contracts. I mean, what are we going to do? Are we going to do that? Not likely. So let's just not worry about it. Let's get the rest of the equipment over here. Oh, yeah, here's everything. I was able to kind of set the reset point to right here. And it was good. I'm going to go ahead and reset that back down to the main store. But let's do this. So let's see this. $14,400. What are we getting if we sell it from here? Wait, hold on a minute. $17,250. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Oops. 14,000, 12,000. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely where we want to be. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Looks like we're going to be able to afford what we want. I'm real happy about that. Sweet. All right, 144,000. This is good. Not only can we take this money and possibly do better with it, but we can also, well, do better in the long run all around, period. Cool. Let's head over to the store. Let's get ourselves a new seeder. Let's get ourselves a new plow, because we are going to need to do those independently now. We can't do it in one pass, but we're going to be doing it much faster. Very exciting. Let's see if we could do this and like make it look real. I don't know. Let's pull over like right here. Cool. Over here. Yo, can we use this? Get out of here. Dealer. Okay, so we must not be able to sell that. That's not a piece of equipment. Leased items is not in there. I'm kind of... Is that a dog down here? Come on, man. I'm kind of curious now if we could do anything with this. It is neat that we've got this, but I want to know if we could sell it and make any cash, because we don't need this. Let's see. Drop that. Probably not. Cannot sell. Can customize. It would be sold for $33,000. However, we cannot. So I'll tell you what, I'm just going to kind of put this over here, just out of the way. There we go. It's pretty neat, though, isn't it? That's really cool. I wonder if we could drive anything over there. Very unlikely. Let's jump in here. Let's get what we need. Well, let's go into plows first. You guys know exactly what we're getting. We're going to get the black sheep modding. Yes, that one. Works better than any other plow in the game. Why not use it? Let's find it. Should be right here. Boop. There it is. We won't go with a modded version. We'll just go with a standard version. Design color. We're going to do like that. And then case IH. That works for me. Okay. There's our first purchase. Now we want a seeder. And these should be the only things that we need, because we have a great fertilizer spreader back. So we don't need another one of those. What we could do, rather, is, well, you know, so I always say, why use a fertilizer spreader when you can just use the this guy right here? So with this, we could do red or black. We're going to go with red. So we've got a seed extension, or we could do a fertilizer on here as well. So we could add fertilizer to this. But you know what? Not a fan. Let's just do seeds. Yep. Seed extension, and we would do the 8-meter version, because the 6 and the 8-meter versions both only require 210 horsepower. So why not, right? 8 meters. Double check it. Make sure we're getting the right one. Confirm. Yes. And we still have $40,000 left to do whatever we need to do. And what we do need to do is head back to the main farm. So let's grab this. Let's go and get this folded up. Actually, our first stop will probably be to the other area, that area where we've been selling stuff, so that we can pick that seed up. Got the seed. So now virtually everything that we needed to do has been done. Pretty much, like legit everything. Yo, I just realized that the outskirts is like a legitimate area. That's pretty cool. I'm going to go out and we're going to go and lock our time in. The reason I'm going to do that is because I forgot that I have crop growth on like high. So I want all of these fields to do their thing at the same time. It's not going to happen otherwise. Let's bring this around. We're just going to take this fertilizer. Of course, we don't have seasons on, so I'm not worried about anything happening to this. We'll go and get it parked up, and we'll be good to go. Let's get this. Oh, best backwards driver in Farm Sim. Oh, no. Hey. All right, so we've added the additions on here, so unfortunately, it's not going to fit in there anymore. Probably would fit in there, but it's a little bit large for that. So we're just going to park it over here. Ooh, the seeder's going to need to go somewhere too, isn't it? We might need to delete some of these buildings eventually and put something else at their places. I think for now we're going to be okay. Speaking of okay, here's what I'm going to do with this. This is going to be for the plow. Yes, we're going to use narrow tires on a plow. Let me tell you why, and let me show you how I'm going to do this and make it work. As you know, this plow right here can be hooked up forwards or backwards, right? Well, that's pretty handy considering that we've got a tractor right here that is severely underpowered. This plow needs 180 horsepower. This tractor has 125. How are we going to get around that? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to hook up to the other side. Now, I see a lot of people in my videos saying, DJ, get your plow on backwards. Well, it works. And not only does it work this way, it requires virtually 0 horsepower to run. Let me show you. Normally, when you'd have it the right way, it would dig in. This way. Put it down. And it plows. And the lime stays on the field too. That's different. I've never seen that happen before. But it's clearing our stubble nonetheless, and that's really all that we need. So we're gonna let this do its thing. As you can see, we are flying. Oh yeah! It doesn't do like that on everything, so you will need to. Ooh, what is? Oh, that's cool. Yo, all right, real quick. Let's go for a little flight, real fast. Let's go in the air. We've got hot air balloons in between us and the sun. Check that out. All right, that's neat. That is really cool. So we've got this done. Like I said, we are going to run canola on all the fields. As a matter of fact, that field can go to do its thing. I want this to go on the field down here that we haven't even started yet. We've got sugar beets in there now. I don't like sugar beets. You guys know this. Sugar beets stink. So I'm going to hit a couple headlands, and then we'll just hire a worker. So we'll just let some time go. There's no real reason to hang around for all this. We'll just let this be what it is. Oh yeah, check that out. That's pretty sweet. Make it go fast though. Whee! Plowing is complete. We're all done here, but our work has just begun. While one of our guys is working, it would almost be silly to not have both tractors running at once. The problem is you can't just make up work, right? And that's where contracts come in. You guys know that I love... Oh no! Yikes! Can we lower that down and put it in there? Will it work like that? Kinda. Yeah, it works. All right, fair enough. We'll put that there. We're going to put the Scary Scout on there while we're done. I have selected a ton of contracts. We've got fertilizing contracts primarily, at least right now. There are some harvesting contracts, but I'm not sure we're cut out for some of them. It might take some time. I might have to just sit around and do those other contracts, get this folded up. I might have to do those other contracts, but let's see, drop that. There we go. So there's a ton to do. Let's take a look just for a minute. As you can see, as far as our stuff goes through here, we've got canola going in here. As soon as that's done, we'll do canola here. And then we'll be done because everything from that point will be planted and we'll be kind of ready to go for the next day in game or whatever may happen through there. But in the meantime, we've got some things over here. We have contracts on contracts. We've got 4 active. They should give us quite a bit of money. Fertilizing. That's filled 1, 4, 23, and 34. So, maybe not. Oh, no. There we go. So maybe not totally way off in left field, but we should be pretty good. So let's make our way to the first one. Again, these are going to be things where we just hire a worker, let him do his thing, kind of chillax and relax. But we will go ahead, see, we got $4,300 right now. We will go ahead and fill up with fertilizer while we're at it, just so that we've got a little bit extra and we don't have to pick any up while we're gone. To be honest, I have no idea where I am right now, but I know that I'm at field 1. We are at the top. Well, we got field 1 here, $10,000 contract, and it is way up here. It's going to be fun. It's also going to be super easy because I'm going to hire a worker and be done with it. What we want to do is we want to deactivate automatic spreading. You don't want that on. Hire the worker and let them rock. This way, the fertilizer will be used way less often. Way less of it will be used. Plus, we haven't even looked at this area yet. We have not scouted this area, as it were. So we have no idea if this would even be, good or not. So fortunately, we don't have to worry about that. I'm just going to let the worker do their thing and have a good time. I'm going to go grab a snack, maybe some lunch. I am kind of hungry. So we'll let this go. He is missing some spots, so we'll come back through and we'll hit these spots when he's done. Before we go, I want to show you one thing. So this truck, we got the truck. Awesome truck. Very cool truck. I want to replace it, but I can't because I can't afford it. I want this. The D754 has less horsepower. Maybe about the same horsepower. It's got a similar-ish speed. Not really. And we haven't used this in a while. This can be used for multiple different things, including transport. It can be used for hauling stuff as a fifth wheel. It's very unique and very, very good. So, ooh, I'm in a wall. Oh, no. I'm in the wall in the house. Great. So, yeah, we've got that. while we're at it, let's take a look at a couple contracts that we've got here as well. Harvesting, Field 22. This is, I think, the biggest one, $13,000 for that. Let's see, 19, but that's balings. We don't have anything through there. Yeah, so Field 22 harvesting. That is barley. That's going to be quite good for us. Let's take a look. Field 22, it is right here. It doesn't look like there's anything going on with it. And so you never know how well we would do. Pays good. You just never know. Hey, we might do it. Probably won't be today, though. Contract on field number 1 is complete. Let's go ahead and take the money from that. Now, where are we headed to next? Field number 4. Now, field number 4 isn't far away. However, getting up here was a chore, and I imagine getting back down is going to be a chore as well. So, oh, hang on. No, we've got to cross over here. I was about to say, I will have to go through all of this again. I don't want to do that. But it looks like we've got a little crossover point up here. Let's investigate this a little bit. Let's go ahead and turn that help window off. So it should be up here at the top left-hand corner. Yep, I see it right there. You guys probably can as well. So this lends us right out here to Field 3 and Field 4. Now, of course, we're not doing anything with Field 3. Field 4 is the one in the middle. You know what? I'm just going to drive through this, and I think everybody will be okay. Also, you could look and see, we barely used 309 liters of fertilizer on that field. LOL, there's just none. All right, hire the worker, let him go. And then this bad boy is working hard. As far as our fields, we're almost done. As soon as field 9's completed, we're finished. We have nothing else to do on our main farm other than sit and wait, which is why I say we do all of these other things, at least the ones that we can get a hold of. Is that going to do all the way out? Nope, we'll have to come back. Yeah, that is one thing about this this bad boy right here. It likes the worker, but it will miss some spots. Just a heads up. Contract on field number 4 complete. Let's go ahead and take that now. We need to find 23 or 34. Let's see, 23 and 34 both are on the other side. The 34's way down at the bottom. The 23's kind of interestingly shaped. This should be fun. Yeah, this field is definitely interesting. Check this field out. We come in here. We're down at field 23. Look at this weird, super weird shape. That is crazy. I think the best way to do this maybe is like a headland, and then just hire a worker in one direction or something like that. I'm not exactly sure how to run this one, but hey, it's paying well. Was it $8,000? Something like that. It's paying decently. Yeah, $8,000. Not too shabby, bro. Not too shabby at all. So we'll just hit this one just like the others. Tell you what, the more and more I drive around this map, and the more and more I look at things, I'm like, yo, that's so cool. Things are tightly round, yet in a way the map feels large. This is, I want to say unlike any other map I've ever played on, because that is a pretty high praise when it comes to maps. But I will tell you this, it is extremely unique. There are a lot of fields. The areas are a lot of fun. There's multiple different places around. The fortunate thing is it's for all platforms, so every player Farming Simulator 19 can enjoy this map. There's a lot going on. I highly recommend, if you haven't checked this map out, check it out. This is pretty cool. And our last contract, at least for today, brings us to field 34. Basically the bottom center of the map, down near where all the grass fields are and where all of the logging is. Again, this area gives you an amazing look at almost the entire map, so that is pretty darn cool. I will tell you this, we do have a farm down here. I don't know if we can use the silo or not, but we might need to use the silo. Reason being, I got it. That huge contract, that wheat contract over on field 22, we've got our barley rather. It's a massive, massive contract. We don't have massive equipment, but we have equipment that could go quick and I think we can handle it. So we've got our normal Combine over there. We have the Case IH, the Magnum, and we've got our AgriLiner tipper. So we've got everything that we could possibly want to need over there ready to make some money. And then once we hit that contract, we'll take a look and see if there's anything funny or funky with it. But if there's not, as long as there's not, that will probably be the last thing that we do for the first in-game day here on Ravensberg. So that'll probably take up another episode or so. Speaking of episodes, let's go ahead and hire a worker right here. Hopefully the worker doesn't fly too fast, though they are. We already got everything set up over here. Let's poke up in the air a little bit. Actually, the field that we were just at is right over there. It's way over there, but it's over there nonetheless. This is a big field. This is quite a big field. Let's go ahead and collect that money. We are, let's see, 22. So we're right here. This field alone costs $701,000. The yield potential is pretty good comparatively. Your yield potential is 103%. So we should get a little bit more than expected, which I'm very excited about. To give you an example, I think our largest field's probably 13 right here, and that only is $164,000. So that should give you a big estimate. This one field is as big as all of our fields combined, if not more. Yikes. But nonetheless, I'm real excited about this. It's not going to be now. It'll be in the next episode. And with all that being said, that is going to be it for today. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you drop a like on it, get subscribed to the channel if you're new, and join the GoHam fam. Make sure you turn your notification bells on as well so that you never miss daily farming simulator videos here on the channel. All that said, hope you have a great day. We will see you later. Peace.